NBA. Girl, you can get it all day. Slow it down, let me get a replay. The way you just put it on me, on me. Run it back, run it back, run it back for me. Whoa. I wanna put you on my team. Run it back for me. Whoa.
Hey guys, it's your girl NueNew the Hair Diva, and I am back with you with a video that I have been waiting to create. Many of you know that I have a series on my channel called Look-alike Makeup, where I match my eyeshadow looks to the nail designs that I create for myself. And this one was me once again stepping out of the box. I actually created this for Veterans Day, but I didn't get a chance to do the eye look until after. So this is like a Veterans Day look. As you can see, I have my green on, I have my eyeshadow on, and I have my nails did. And what we're going to do is go through all of the products that I use to do my nails as well as my face. For all of my new positive supporters, in the description bar below and somewhere over here on the iCards, I will have a link to this playlist. It's called Look-alike, and I hope to continue to create more looks and step out of the box with the makeup that I am using. Alright, so I know you saw the intro and it's probably a little bit cheesy, but I liked it. So what we're going to do is start with the nails, and I'm going to put my glasses on because you know NueNew can't see anything without it. I really hope you guys like my hair. It is a twist out that I did, I want to say, on Saturday, and I just took the twist out tonight, and I'm really truly enjoying it. I can't promise it's gonna look like this for the next video, but we're gonna see what we can do. All right, to create my nail looks, this is what my nails look like. It was very simple. First thing I use, many of you know this, my out the door top coat. I use this as a base coat and as a top coat. It is quick drying, and you can get this from Sally's Beauty Supply. I keep this on deck. It is my tried and true, and I will never venture away from it. Some of the nail polishes that I use, I have 5 here. So I have this Wet n Wild Mega Last, and this is called White and Stormy. And as you can see, it is clear base, a lot of hollow in there. And on my pinky, you can see that is what it looks like over another polish. I really like this Wet n Wild. The next color that I use is this color here called Chocolate Factory by CoCo. Very, very pretty. It is the base coat that I use on my Army Fatigue nails, which is kind of like a marbleized finish that I have created for myself. Beautiful brown. It has a little bit of rose tone in it. I really like it. It's CoCo, and it is only 99 cents at most beauty supply stores. Alright, the next polish that I use is Zoya. It's a satin polish. And let's see, this is called Rowan Satin. Rowan Satin, and I believe you can still get this maybe from Ulta as well. It dries as a matte finish on the nail, and it is the top color that you see right here. but I just have my out the door top coat over it. Really enjoy that one. Okay, the next polish I have is Sally Hansen Complete Manicure. This is 870 Concrete Jungle. That's what it looks like. 870 Concrete Jungle. It's a gray, and it is a very cool tone gray, and I like that because I'm trying to do cool tone colors on my eyes as well as my nails. The final polish that I have here, let me shake it up a little bit. It's an OPI polish, and it's called Suzi, the First Lady of Nails. And it is this hunter green there, and you can see that right there as well. And I also have it within my marbleized nails. So over the top of these nails, I put the out the door top coat. I did 2 coats of that because I have OCD and I can't help it. But it really looks nice. This is what it looks like again. I love them. Basic, but very dramatic for me. Okay, so now we're going to get into this makeup. And Lord have mercy, it's a lot of makeup. I want to try to tell it to you the way I actually put it on my face. So let me move some things around. The primers that I use are from my Shop My Stash video. And if you haven't seen the Shop My Stash for November, here it is in the iCards above. Please check that out. You will see all of the makeup that I'm using for this month. And I tried to use everything from that. I think the only thing I added was 3 items just to help me generate the look. So with the primers, I have my Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizer. And over the top of that, to just have my skin be a little more smooth, I have the Shiseido Ibuki Smart Filtering Primer. And this is really good. Both of them are oil-free, and it didn't leave any white cast or anything like that on my face. And I just applied it to my cheeks because I'm trying not to use foundation anymore. So I want to make sure that my pores are smooth. But that is what's on the face. Then I move to my brows. And with my brows, I am using this Cargo, it's an eyeshadow, and it's in the color Columbia, and it is this dark brown here. I love this color. It works very nicely on my brows, and I also use this as a eyeshadow, but we will get to that very soon. Over the top of my brows, I have the ABH brow gel in clear, and the words are, you know, coming off of there because I've had this for a while, but I use that to set my brows because I used a powder and it worked wonderful. I really do like the brow gel. Okay, so now I went into the eyeshadows. So the eyeshadows that I used are from the Shop My Stash. And the first thing I did was prime my eyelids with the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. Looks like that. And y'all, look at this. I didn't realize I'm actually empty. I'm finished with this. I'm gonna use it 2 more times. And then it's gonna be in the empties. But this is number 16, De Luz de Leche. That's the real name. I kept saying De Luce, just mixing it all together. But this is a good color for me. It's also almost color correcting. I really enjoy this. So this is the concealer that is on my face as my foundation, as well as my primer base. So the first thing I did was I moved to my 23 Perfect All Matte Shadow Palette. This I got from my local beauty supply store. Tiff J talked about this, so I wanted to pick it up. And these are the colors. So I decided to use this gray that you see here, and that is my base for this eyeshadow look. I applied that to the crease, and then I combined these two, this lighter beige with this medium tone beige, and I used that as my brow bone highlight. If I'm not mistaken, those are the only 3 colors that I used out of this palette. But I liked it. It was cool tones, it worked, and it made the look come out very nicely. Then I went into my Makeup Forever palette. I created, well, I didn't create the shadows, but I put the shadows together that I decided to use. And I decided to use my Urban Decay Vice 4 shadows. These are the ones that I pulled out on my own. And this green color here is what I use. Let's see, can I pull it out? Okay, so the name of this color is G Note, and it is a shimmer. I'm gonna put that back. So the color name is G Note, and is this color here, and that's the color that I have in the center of my eyes. I worked with the center part first. Maybe in another video I will record that so that you can see it on the screen as well, but I want to just do it this way because this is how I normally do this video. That's the only color that I use as my main green color. Okay, so then I went back to the Cargo eyeshadow, looks like this, and I used it on the outer third of my eyes to give myself a round up. I got a text message. Okay, I used this on the outer perimeter of the eyes and just gave myself a rounded look out there. Beautiful color. It just made it so nice and so smoky. I really enjoyed this brown. Now I'm working on the inner third of my eyes, and I had to pull a palette that would give me some lighter tones. I wanted to have a beige look for the inner, and the color that I tried didn't work, so I had to pull out my Milani Bold Obsessions. Looks like that, and I know you saw my camera, but this is what I pulled out. And these two colors here are the colors that I mixed together, and it is Suede Side to Side and Brunettes Have Fun. So this top color is Suede Side to Side, and the bottom color is Brunettes Have Fun. And I mixed those two together and applied it in the inner third of my eye, and it just worked out very nicely. I was happy with that. I also used this middle color called Gold Getter, and that's this color right here. And I used that for the inner tear duct area to just give me a little bit of brightening. So those are the shadows. Okay, I used this liner for my waterline and my lower lash line. It's the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Demolition. It's like that. And this is a very dark brown, almost on the verge of being black, but it worked very nicely. And what I did was I took the G Note and applied it to the lower lash line. I took the Cargo Brown and applied it to the outer perimeter of the lower lash line. And I took the two shimmers from the Milani palette. Let me tell you once again, what's it called? Slide Side to Side and Brunettes Have Fun, and applied that as well. And I will give you a close-up of what the makeup looks like once we're done. Then I went into my mascara. I use it on the upper and lower lashes. It's the Clinique High Impact Mascara. And this is the packaging. I can show you what the brush looks like. It looks like that. And I believe this brush seems like it's plastic. I'm not exactly sure. But I do enjoy this. It doesn't give me the full false lash look, but it is a good everyday mascara. Okay, so now after doing that, I took my Sephora concealer and I applied it to all the areas of my face that I felt as though that I was going to need. And I ended up using under my eyes my Too Faced Perfect Peach Powder. Love this stuff. This is a really good powder. It also gave me some brightening and I love the smell. I really like how mattifying it is without making my face look dry. So this is a wonderful, wonderful powder. So I use that under the eye. And then all over my face, I use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Dark. And that's what that looks like. I applied that all over the face and just made sure that I set the concealer. The concealer is not packed on, but you know, because I'm using it as my quote-unquote foundation, that's what I needed to do. And it made my face become one color. So I did go into my Ulta Beauty Contour Kit, and this is a color that I pulled out of there. This is called Bronze Goddess, and I use this in the perimeter and a little bit of contour, which I didn't think I was going to do, on both sides of the face, just to give myself some more dimension, and I really, really like that. For the blush, I pulled out the Black Radiance blush in Toasted Almond, and as you can see it there. I'm glad it's showing up. I did have to scrape off the top layer. I think the formulation has changed because way back in the day, this particular blush, you could be almost too heavy-handed with it. But I got it to show up. I do enjoy it, and it is a good drugstore blush. From there, I decided to use two highlights. So the first highlight was this Lorac Tantalizer. And like I said, I don't hear anybody talk about this too much, but this is what it looks like. And it is a rose champagne color. It really showed on the skin, but I didn't want my face to have just this rose tone. So over that, I pulled out my Whisper of Guilt by MAC. And this is just the Christmas packaging. And it looks like that. And I decided to just swipe it over the top of the Tantalizer. I really thought that this worked nicely. I am enjoying doing my makeup like that. Okay, for the lips, and then we will be done. I pulled out my Urban Decay Vice palette. This one, I believe, let me see. This one is the Blackmail palette. And let me just hold it like that so that you can see. Blackmail palette, because this is the darkest color. The color that I used on my lips, it worked a little bit. It's this color here, 1993. This color right there. But it gave me a mauve tone, and I didn't quite want that. So I blended that in, and then I went over it with this Mariah Carey lipstick, and this is called McIzzle. And this is what that lipstick looks like. I will do a swatch of this because I know it's limited edition and it's gone. But as you can see, it is very, very bright. I'll put a little bit more on. It is a very nice nude color. I did use a little bit of a lip liner, but I didn't put it down here, so I'm sorry. I can't show that to you, but I will put the color of the lip liner down in the description bar. Finishing everything off, I use my MAC Fix Plus, and this is a special blend. It is MAC Fix Plus in there, and I have a tiny bit of Ben Nye Final Seal mixed in. It helps just hold the makeup on so much better. So I'm gonna take my glasses off, and I already have the eyeglass marks on my face, and I'm gonna zoom in and show you what the makeup looks like. So as you can see, there are my brows and the eyeshadows, the lower lash line and lashes. You have the blush and highlight, a little bit of contour, as you can see there, and my lips. Ta-da! And then, like I said, I took out my twist set. I really think this is so cute. I don't really know how long this is going to last, but I am going to come in and do my Sephora haul video for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, you like the makeup, you want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know. Thumbs up the video, even subscribe, share it. I would truly appreciate it. I'm going to say welcome to all the new positive supporters. Hey y'all, to all my regular supporters. And look at that. Look at that. Yeah, you know I don't edit those things out. And I will end this by saying, to all be blessed, wear your makeup, save your money, and NueNew will see you in a few days with the next video. Bye. Oh, and be sure to look for the pictures towards the end. Bye. Yeah.